Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Ward and I'm a beauty and fashion photographer that resides in Los Angeles, California. Today I'll be showing you how to modify sunlight with two 6-in-1 reflectors. Today we're just using all the sun we can get to just flood light into our photo and then use the reflectors so that we can cut down, modify, and push light into areas that we need to go ahead and balance out the whole photo. I'm just using two 6-in-1 reflectors. I've taken out the gold and silver reflectors and I'm just using the scrims for the process of this. It just helps soften out the lighting and just make everything crisp and clean as possible. I feel the job that I would normally do this for is for anything that requires really good detail. Is used a lot in the beauty world, the hair industry, just to have that fresh, clean look. How I go about finding my locations, I don't want a lot of distractions in the background. Or if I am gonna use a background, I want it to look something natural. Maybe green leaves, maybe a tone look or a tone wall. So I like to try and pump as much light as I can, so our source of lighting is the sun, and I'm using the 2-stop diffusion and the 1-stop diffusion. So as far as the diffusion, when we first took the photo, we got a lot of harsh light, really hard lines across the face. We really wanted to soften that up, so that's when we brought in the 2-stop diffusion, put that directly over the model's head. The closer you bring it to model, the more light and brighter the photo will become. The further you have it away from the model, the less light you'll have. So we put it really close on the extended arm just to help soften up that light. Now that we had that done, we still had a fall off shadow on the left side of our model. So we took the 1-stop diffusion and we put that on the opposite side to catch the sunlight and bounce that back into the model's face to even out the lighting and just to soften up the shadows that were in the photo. I feel what makes it really easy to use the sun is that's how a lot of photographers start out. So it's kind of just reverting back to how I used to shoot when I was starting out. I pretty much just had the sun and a Westcott reflector. That's what I pretty much would do all my shoots with. And then, you know, just having lighting just adds more to it. But I think just bringing it back to that basic type of shooting is what I love most. And it's just very easy to pinpoint what I need to look for as far as lighting that I need. This is pretty much my go-to setup. If we have good light, I definitely want to take advantage of it just because California has such, you know, we're paying for the weather to be on the West Coast anyway. So I figure just use the sun, and then, you know, with Westcott's reflectors, it just makes it a lot easier to just bounce, maneuver light, and fill in shadows to where I don't have to have a lot of equipment. I don't have to have a huge team just to create a really crisp, clean photo. So it just takes a lot of prep time out of the way, and it just speeds up everything, and the client gets a good shot right out of the camera. For the second look, we introduced some greenery. I wanted the model really close to the greenery and then just flood as much light as I can. The only thing was that on the left side that we had the greenery on in the bushes, that green was casting onto the model's face as well. So in order to cut that out, instead of using like a black 1-stop, I ended up just using the diffusion just to cancel out the green and to add light back into the model's face without having any color distortion or anything like that in the photo. That just makes the photo pop a lot more and just gets rid of the color, so it's not blending, the model's not blending into the background as well. The reason why I do tethering out on location as well when I do my natural light shoots is just to help me fine tune the lighting. If I need to raise my diffusion up higher or lower it because of my shadows are too harsh, it really allows me to control my diffusion so I can get the best light possible in my photos. These are some of the tricks that I use to modify sunlight with diffusion. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.